Tonight, we are all afraid.
Action!
A Haunting in Venice has that sort of knot-in-the-stomach, edge-of-the-seat quality.
Won't you forgive me?
We want to give them that vicarious thrill of being in this really quite haunting palazzo.
I think what was really appealing from the very first read of the script was the palazzo was a character.
Some things can't be seen.
I think Venice in itself conjures up ideas of darkness. You think of those old Gothic buildings and the history of the place.
I remember walking onto the set for the first time. It had set all the right tones.
It's as terrifying and ominous and interesting as it needs to be.
Is it not too frightening for the children?
This set, you can really walk through it like a house.
It is a remarkable palazzo.
Ken likes to work in a way that you feel the environment is a 360, completely believable world that we inhabit.
We tried to find those ways to look at Venice that took you there but made you feel unsettled, kind of exciting unsettled quality.
Mama.
That's such a fun thing to do.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here.
Tonight, we are all afraid. There have been 2 murders.
In A Haunting in Venice, we take the bones of Agatha Christie's mystery, the book called Halloween Party, and put it into Venice with all of these wonderful actors to create the perfect haunting mystery.
It was very exciting to be a part of this ongoing film legacy of these stories.
And action.
My character is loosely based on Agatha Christie.
Horo, I've found something. She's a spiritualist. Come with me to the Halloween party. We're invited to a seance.
It's a treat to be in the Agatha Christie world, and everyone's really supportive, and we all come together and the cameras are all up. I love that. I love the theatrical side of it.
In doing the scenes, Ken brought everyone together as an ensemble. It's very collaborative. The whole group had to be very dramatic with different nuances. Is someone there?
Murderer! What is happening?
With Ken directing, he's very good. He gets everyone together and we all just talk. These team bonding exercises and just creates this real sense of a unit and a company of actors, and we're all in this together.
This is the beauty of having a big ensemble. Just have this connection and this shared experience.
If I'm trapped here, so are you.
All of these wonderful actors provide a humanity that is very touching and very haunting, all of which confuses you, and you are in quite the conundrum as to who done it.
For once in your life, admit that you are up against something bigger than you.
Did you hear it?
Someone else is in this house.
It's not only a murder mystery, but there's also a supernatural element to the film, which takes it to another level.
Agatha Christie was an incredible storyteller. She is the world's #1 mystery writer because she understood a good detective story. Orient Express dealt with revenge. Death on the Nile dealt with greed. This film is about whether there is anything beyond us, a ghost, a god, whether Poirot believes in it. That involves him and us being scared.
It was a very clever plot.
My daughter was my whole life.
Mama,
Luciana. She came back to tell me that she was murdered.
Venice conjures up ideas of fantasy and a sort of darkness.
Venice, a gorgeous relic slowly sinking into the sea, just like your mind without a challenge.
These actors had no warning about what would happen. What we did with lights, wind, doors opening.
I've never been on a set like this before. There's a great sense of authenticity. It will be a proper thrill for the audience.
Call the police. Tell them Hercule Poirot is on the case.
This film will bring audiences right to the edges of their seat. Expect the unexpected.
There have been two impossible murders. As if the living have been killed by the dead. Tonight, we are all afraid.
In A Haunting in Venice, we tried to find ways to produce that sort of not-in-the-stomach, edge-of-the-seat quality. And water, rain, and the Halloween night will not allow people to escape from this haunted palazzo.
Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some tragedy.
It's not only a murder mystery, but there's also a ghost story and supernatural element.
Scared of ghosts?
You want to go down into that?
You're gonna jump a little bit.
Is someone there? When I read it, it was fascinating, and then it was terrifying, and then it was horrifying.
Mama?
What is happening?
Who hurt
The journey that Poirot goes on, his questions of what is real and what isn't, there is a sense of trepidation and excitement.
She spoke in Alicia's voice.
No, no ghosts, no mediums.
You were saying?
It's just this real sense of working in the shadows and hiding within these walls. It added to the tension of it.
I saw evil. Death follows. It comes from the basement.
There is no basement in this house.
There's a constant self-examination. Is what he sees real? Which is pretty exciting because it involves him and us being scared.
You can come out now.
Who are you talking to?
No ordinary killer.
Hope you enjoyed your behind-the-scenes look. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time. Later.